Okay, so we'll start now. Uh, we have taken auto cycle, and in auto cycle we saw everything, and we finished auto cycle till efficiency formula. Then we understood about diesel cycle, and that also we finished till efficiency formula, and then we started dual cycle. So when we talk about dual cycle, then we just saw the graph, like the processes, whatever processes are involved in dual cycle. So from there we'll start again. So in dual cycle, if I will draw the dual cycle on PV diagram, so first of all we have to compress our gas from 1 to 2. This is state 1 and this is state 2, and then we have to go for this, and because it is PV diagram, so that line will represent constant volume line. And what is constant volume line? Constant volume line means your volume will be constant. So at constant volume line you are adding your heat. So in this process, you will say 2 to 3 process, we are adding heat. So what will be the name? Constant volume heat addition, or like we can also say isochoric heat addition. You know that whenever there is a heat addition, your temperature will increase, and if temperature will increase, then you should know the formula for the heat addition. You have two formulas for heat addition. One is equal to Q is equal to m Cp delta T, and you have Q is equal to m Cv delta T. So in this we will choose this formula for 2 to 3 process. Okay, now we have another process that is known as constant pressure heat addition. And keep in mind, constant pressure is having another technical name, that is isobaric. So constant pressure line will be like this. That's all. And after that we will come like this, and we will attach here. So 1 2 3 4 5 you can say. Now we are dealing now dual cycle. Why the name is dual cycle? Because it is like combination of auto cycle and diesel cycle. That's why it is dual cycle. Because here at constant volume you are adding heat Q in, and here again you are adding heat. At constant pressure and constant volume both we are adding heat. And how will you give the name for process 1 to 2? So process 1 to 2, you can see compression is happening, means volume is decreasing, and you can see in 4 to 5 again expansion is happening. What is happening in 3 to 4? Again expansion is happening in 3 to 4. And in which direction cycle is going? Direction is this, right? Okay. You can see here always in this part you have heat rejection, or you say heat exit, or you say heat output. Okay. And now after knowing the cycle, you should know how to draw the cycle on TS diagram. One more thing, here in this 3 to 4 section, Q in formula will be m Cp delta T, because that Q you are adding at constant pressure. You should not be uncomfortable with these two formulas, and as a mechanical engineer you should be really comfortable with the physical feel of the formula. And always keep in mind, not only these two, whenever there is phase change, that time temperature will not change. Then we have formula Q is equal to ml. Anyway, this formula we are not going to use in this kind of cycle process. Okay, so with these two formulas we can find out our heat. Now let's draw the same process on TS diagram. So on TS diagram, how will you draw the process? Again, process is very simple. You can see volume is decreasing, and in 1 to 2 it is compression, and whenever compression will happen, your temperature will increase or temperature will decrease. Tell me guys. Very good, temperature will increase. So from here you start and you say temperature is increasing, temperature will increase, and what will happen to entropy? Entropy will increase or decrease. So guys, actually this process in the beginning itself, I should say, this is reversible adiabatic. Reversible adiabatic. Let's understand this. What is the meaning of reversible adiabatic? Many times I have explained, but these things are very, very common, regularly used. That's why reversible adiabatic. Reversible means your engine is going to be reversible. There is no engine is reversible in real life. Every engine is irreversible in real life. Adiabatic means there is no heat transfer. Heat transfer means there is no heat input, there is no heat output. Again I am saying focus on the word transfer. Transfer means either input or output, both together you can say transfer. If you want to be specific, then you say heat input. Reversible adiabatic. Any system, whenever it is reversible and plus adiabatic both, then it gets a new name. Can you recall the name? Reversible adiabatic process is also known as, very good, isentropic process. So entropy will be constant. You can see isentropic, so constant entropy. That's why in my diagram you see I am going in this direction 1 to 2, but entropy is not changing. Whatever entropy is here, it is same entropy. But see, again you keep in mind, whenever you add heat, heat addition is always increases your entropy. Just I will change the page for some additional knowledge, then I will come back to this page. See guys, in the system whenever you supply heat, your entropy increases, right? And that change in entropy is given by the formula heat transfer divided by temperature, right? But if the heat will come out, then your entropy will decrease. So that entropy decrement is given by same formula. Only thing is this answer will come as negative answer, this answer will come as positive answer. So keep in mind, heat transfer, either input or output, will change the entropy. Okay. And again you should recall, your change in entropy is not only because of heat transfer. Heat transfer, it means what? Change in entropy is actually because of heat transfer plus because of irreversibility. Okay, so irreversibility if also not there, heat transfer is also not there, then total change in entropy is 0. Change is 0, it means S1 and S2 they are same, so you will say isentropic process, right? So don't think that only heat is responsible for the entropy change. Even reversibility and irreversibility is also responsible for the entropy change. Okay, so I will change the page. Previous page you see, in this previous page, when you are going 1 to 2, then what kind of process is this one? This is, and actually 1 to 2 is isentropic process. So here no entropy is being changed, but in 2 to 3 you are adding heat. So when you will add heat, your entropy will decrease or increase. Tell me guys, here entropy will increase or decrease? Guys, increase? Any doubt in this? Not confident? Dhruv and Gaurav, I mean, you have to be confident. I mean, if not confident, we can talk. Not confident? See, actually, here you come to this point. Whenever we supply heat in the system, entropy increases, and that amount we can find out by using this formula, Q by T. How much entropy is increasing? Same way, when heat will come out, your entropy will decrease, and the amount we can find out by using same formula, but answer will come negative because entropy is decreasing. Okay, change in entropy. So what is your del S? Del S is nothing but S2 minus S1. So if S2 is more, it means entropy increases, so your answer will come positive. If the same S2 is less than S1, then answer will come negative, it means entropy is decreasing. So in the diagram, what are we doing here? In 2 to 3. In 2 to 3, we have heat going inside the system. In this, we are adding the heat. So entropy of the system will increase. Why? Because I am adding the heat. In same way, in 3 to 4 also, entropy will increase. Why? Because I am adding the heat. But what is the name of the process? Here, I mean 2 to 3, first you check, process is isentropic or not? No, process is not isentropic. 3 to 4, isentropic or not? No. What do you mean by isentropic process? Entropy is constant. Entropy is constant means change in entropy is 0. But 2 to 3 and 3 to 4, change in entropy is there or not? Yes, it is there. Entropy is increasing or decreasing? Yes, it is increasing. Why increasing? Because heat is going into the system. Okay, how will you know heat is going into the system will increase entropy? This is the fundamental of entropy. Okay, entropy increases when there is heat going inside the system. Entropy decreases when heat is coming out of the system. What are the possible ways to change the entropy? There are two possible ways to change the entropy. One because of heat, one because of irreversibility. So in this cycle we are considering reversible cycle. So in case of reversible cycle, irreversibility we are not considering. So there is no question of change in entropy because of irreversibility. Okay, Gaurav, clear हुआ? Now are you feeling confident that entropy will increase or decrease? Okay, very good. C, once you know entropy will increase or decrease, then amount, how will you find out? Del S is equal to del Q by T. Okay, now this del Q is nothing but the heat supplied, that you can find out by using this formula or by using this formula. It depends constant pressure or constant volume, right? Okay, so in 1 to 2 we done we are done, but in 2 to 3 you are supplying at constant volume. So for that I think already I have taken dual cycle in previous class, because I am able to recall some logics I explained. So see, constant volume line you will draw like this. So you are reaching to 3, and from here constant pressure line you will draw like this. So you will reach 3 to 4. So how will you know this is constant volume and this is constant pressure? This is again the fundamental. Fundamental means how to draw constant volume, constant pressure diagram on TS. So this is your volume constant and this is your pressure constant. So you can see in both the situations heat is being supplied. That's why your entropy is increasing in this direction till here, and then again your entropy is increasing from here to here. So whatever entropy was here, the same entropy is not available. Entropy is increasing, you can see. Okay, after this, when you are reaching to 4 to 0.4, then 4 to 5 you are saying that it is adiabatic and reversible. Here what you are saying? You are saying it is reversible also and adiabatic also. It means there are only two ways to change the entropy. Again, let me go here. See, there are only two ways to change the entropy. One entropy will change because of heat transfer. One entropy will change because of irreversibility. Okay, irreversibility, if you are converting into reversibility, it means you are saying that okay, my engine is reversible engine, then there is no chance to change entropy. At the same time, if you are saying adiabatic also, then both the factors you are fixing now. I mean, you are saying that in the process, which process? In this process, like it was like this, right? So in this process you are saying it is adiabatic and reversible, or you can say reversible and adiabatic. So you are not supplying heat at the same time reversible. So that's why entropy should not change here, and this process is 4 to 5. And if entropy is not being changed, then what about temperature? Temperature will increase or decrease. So you can see here, how will you feel that in 4 to 5 expansion is happening. How expansion? Because at 4 you have this volume and your volume is reaching here. So if expansion is happening, then temperature will increase or decrease? Temperature will decrease. So that's why by keeping entropy constant, you should decrease your temperature. Okay, after that, reaching to the 0.5, you have to bother about 0.1. Now in again, what is happening at between 0.5 and 1? Between 0.5 and 1, heat is going out. If heat is going out, then what will happen to the entropy? Gaurav, you reply. Very good. So if entropy will decrease, then on TS diagram, how should I draw the curve? I should draw the curve in such a way that entropy should shift in this direction. Okay, there can be lot of curves like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, in which in all the curves entropy is decreasing. But which curve you will choose? So again, see the process in PV diagram. Which curve it is? It is constant volume curve, right? Because you can see volume is constant here. You can see constant volume curve. So if constant volume curve, so this is constant volume curve. So similar to this curve, you will draw constant volume curve. So you will come back here. So this was your cycle, this was your cycle, right? So you got it. And again, keep in mind, these single people, they are known as process, and complete cycle is known as cycle, right? So this is your TS diagram. So now see, you should be good in drawing the diagram. So in dual cycle, if I will tell you to draw PV diagram, how fast you should draw? Okay, this one, then this one, then this one, then this one, and then this one, and you should put the arrow like this. Then you put 1 2 3 4 5. After that you should put their names. So 1 2 2. Okay, tell me what will be the name for 1 2 2. No, this is not enough. Compression is sure. The complete name for the process. Try. Very good. Isentropic compression. Isentropic compression. Actually, why will you say isentropic compression? Because in 1 to 2, cycle is reversible and adiabatic. At the same time, volume is decreasing. So reversible, so there is no entropy change because of irreversibility. Adiabatic, there is no entropy change because of heat transfer. Volume is decreasing. So these two, if you will combine, you will say isentropic, and because volume is decreasing, that's why compression. Name clear? Gaurav, name clear? Any doubt in this? Confidence level high? Very good. Now you go for, suppose if I am asking what will be the process name 4 to 5? Gaurav, try again. Clear? Expansion is there, done. But that is not the full name. Another one is 4 to 5, you are not supplying heat. So because of heat, there will not be any change in entropy. At the same time, we are considering reversible. So because of irreversibility, again there is no change in entropy. So irreversibility and heat, they both are not changing the entropy. So that's why isentropic. At the same time, volume is increasing. So expansion, isentropic expansion. And one more thing. See, one more thing. Whenever there is written reversible and adiabatic, this is additional knowledge I am talking. See, reversible is just meaning that there is no friction. There are several causes, they can produce irreversibility in the system. Friction is one of them. Try to understand again what I am saying. There are so many causes, they can produce irreversibility in the system, and friction is one of them. Okay. Now, adiabatic is the name of a process, means there is no heat supply. So actually, adiabatic process is having its own fundamental equation, PV power gamma is equal to constant. And with this equation itself, we used to find out state change equation, means P2 by P1 is equal to T2 by T1 whole power gamma by gamma minus 1. Rho 2 by rho 1 is equal to T2 by T1 1 by gamma minus 1. Like these are the fundamental equations of adiabatic. Okay, so when will you be weak? You will be weak, student, if you are not able to recall the fundamental equations of the process. Like in case of adiabatic process, it is having its own equation. What is reversibility? Reversibility is not any process. It is the physical feel, which means friction is present or not. Reversibility is not defining any process. What I mean to say that whatever equation is valid for adiabatic process, like these processes here, I have given the equation, same equation you have to use for reversible adiabatic also. Because in reversible adiabatic, reversible is just a sense, which means friction is there or not. So reversible adiabatic process will have same formula of adiabatic process. In adiabatic process, you have several formulas. Equation is P power gamma is equal to constant, then work done formula, then heat transfer is 0 in adiabatic, then state relations like this, right? So it means you should revise adiabatic process, and you should solve numericals based on this. So everything I have given you should revise. Okay. Now you tell me, Dhruv, you tell me, in 3 to 4, what will be the name of the process? Yeah. Yes, yes. Very good. Another word? Like, is there any other way to show off? Can you recall another name? That is absolutely simple name, because you can see this line is constant pressure line, but there is another name for constant pressure line, that is isobaric. So you will say isobaric heat radiation. Yes. So just do some show off, man. You are a mechanical engineer. you are, yeah, we can do show off in the class, no problem at all, because you know, so you should use. So Gaurav, you tell me, what is the name for this process, 2 to 3 process? Gaurav, am I audible? Try to recall. Very good, very good. What is another name for constant volume? Isochoric. Yes. So no. Isochoric is another name for volume constant. So you will say, just now you said na, volume constant, constant volume heat addition. So you can say constant volume heat addition. It is absolutely correct. You can also say isochoric heat addition, right? Okay. So now, Dhruv, you try to guess what will be the name for 5 to 1. Very good. Or we can say isochoric heat reaction, right? Very good. So see guys, we understood all the graphs on TS diagram and PV diagram, and then we have to know their equations. So you should know there is first law. According to first law, you have I'm already, I have given you PDF, so no problem in the pattern. Once you will follow the PDF, everything you can see in the pattern. You know, from the first law, our dq is equal to change in internal energy plus work done. And you can you should also know that your change in enthalpy formula. How will you know change in enthalpy formula? So that is nothing but change in internal energy plus dPV. What is this? Let me explain. Enthalpy is having its own equation. That equation already I have given in the fundamental classes. So H is equal to U plus PV is the fundamental formula of enthalpy. If you want to change the enthalpy, I mean from H1 it is going to H2. So H2 minus H1 we can represent, H2 minus H1 we can represent with DH. You remember, anything we can represent like dx, dy, they will represent change in the property, right? So this dH you can write as du plus d PV. Okay, now this DPV you will open. Actually first time you can see this kind of opening.